Okay, today I want to show you how, if you're a detail shop with a high volume amount of paint correction and or polishing, how you can literally save yourself thousands of dollars. This place does not sponsor me. I'm just showing you, I'm reviewing it. I've used it, but I'm letting you know how you could potentially save thousands of dollars in pad costs. So, as you know, when you buy pads, no matter where you're getting them from, these little minis right here, the 2-inch, the 1-inch, these things generally run about $10, $11 or $12. These can be, the 3-inch could be more, $13 maybe, $12, $13, depending on where you get it from. The 5 or 6-inch pads are $15 to $20, depending on how they come packaged. So by using this, which is KxK Pad Punch, it comes, the one that I got comes in 3 different sizes. You got your 3-inch, you got your 2-inch, and you got your 1-inch. So you got your 1-inch on the little hybrid, which you can also put this backing plate on, which is for a 2-inch pad. And then, as everybody knows, the Flex and the Rupes or whatever machines you have are 3 inches. So if you get, say you get a 5-inch pad for your big polisher at $15 or however much these pads are, sometimes they're $20 for 2, you can save yourself right there. This right here, say these are $10 a piece, you got $20, $40 from one pad that costs at least $15 to $20. So you can save yourself half just by using that. I'll show you on this pad since I've already cut into it. So I got a 3-inch out of this one, which obviously goes on these pads right here. Little bit, these are a little bit small for the pad, but you can put it on this little mini right here. Okay, I'm going to take this pad off, and I'm going to put this one on right here because we'll finish the real estate on that. And I do it on a concrete floor because if you put it on a table, it just takes a little bit longer. It needs a real solid surface because you're going to be, I'm going to line it up in the middle right here. Give it a nice firm pressure down. Careful so you don't hit yourself. Check, and just like that. Be careful taking it out of this because obviously these edges are sharp. But there you go. You got a little, you can either use the little backing plate or you can put this backing plate on and use that, and it lines up perfectly. These things aren't perfect for these pads, but as long as you're not putting a lot of pressure, you could still use it. They just don't have a ton of overlap, so they're just slightly smaller than the backing plate. So if you do use it for your 3-inch, they're not perfect. They don't overhang much, so you do have a little bit of an edge. So that is the one thing that I would say that's kind of frustrating because they didn't make this punch to actually match these perfectly or a little bit over as you would want them to be. But still, that being the case, with these little minis, they work great. And they will save you a lot of money if you use your minis a lot, which I used my minis a lot. So you're saving, you get one pad for 15 bucks and you can make $40 at least worth of pads out of it. And you can kind of hear it hitting this backing plate when it's done. Again, be careful coming out of this, but you could see it fits right onto that just perfectly. And I'm going to do one more just so that we can use this pad up. There we go, just like that. So all these little mini pads would have cost quite a bit of money if I were to buy them individually, or usually they come in 2s. But still, that's a lot of savings if you want to save money and if you do a lot of detailing with paint correction or polishing. So there you go. Highly recommend getting this little pad punch. It's through KxK Pad Punch. I'm not sure what their website is. I'll link it in the bottom, but definitely highly recommend. They work for foam, they work for the wool, they work obviously for the microfiber. Again, they're not a perfect fit for the 3-inch, but they do work. So as long as you're careful when you're doing your correction, you can still use these on there.